Hi, my name's Tarana Burke, and I'm the founder of the Me Too movement. We founded Me Too over a decade ago to support young women of color in the community we lived who were survivors of sexual violence.
Tarana Burke founded the Me Too movement in 2003 whilst she was working for a non-profit organisation she founded to oversee and educate young women of colour about their well-being, health and safety. Burke established the phrase Me Too after a young girl revealed to Burke her experience with sexual assault in her household. Burke stated to the young girl that you are not alone. This has happened to me too. After this moment, the #MeToo movement was formed and began Tarana Burke's lifelong campaign for activism against sexual assault against women. Tarana Burke used her advantage to fight and spread awareness against sexual assault and harassment, as she herself was a three-time survivor of sexual assault. Her experiences led Burke to begin educational talks and lectures with women across America in the majority of the 2000s and 2010s. Burke was evidently aware of the commonality of sexual assault amongst women. However, during a talk in Alabama, in a room of 30 girls, Burke expected to have 5 or 6 Me Too's. There ended up being 20 girls who came forward with their personal stories. That's 2 and 3 women that experienced sexual assault, a story that is all too common amongst women. Through her campaign and awareness talks, #MeToo is known to many women across America, but wasn't commonly used to converse, as sexual assault was still considered a taboo subject. On October 15, 2017, at 4:21 p.m., Italian-American actress Alicia Milano used Twitter, a social media platform, to invite the victims of sexual assault to come forward and share their stories using #MeToo. This brought about a sweeping change and took the #MeToo to an international level, to every visual media platform imaginable. Within the first 24 hours, 4.7 million women had used the hashtags, and within a small number of days, the hashtag had been used over 12 million times across Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The surge in interaction with the MeToo hashtag influenced many big celebrities to come forward, such as Gwyneth Paltrow, Jennifer Lawrence, and many other big Hollywood names. Many news outlets picked up the MeToo story, as many actresses held accusations at producer Harvey Weinstein. Although this outpouring of support for the movement caused Burke to think social media isn't a safe space, I thought, this is going to be a fucking disaster. The movement influenced many women to take their stories of sexual assault to the police or workplace enforcement, and led many high-powered men to lose their jobs. The Me Too movement brought forward one of the worst serial sexual predators in Hollywood's history. Harvey Weinstein was once a respected film producer and businessman. However, more than 50 well-known actresses came forward with allegations of sexual assault from Weinstein. These stories of assault were many women to come forward, as it is displayed to many women that there is no shame in being a victim of sexual assault. News media outlets such as BBC and the ABC picked up these stories, which amplified the Me Too movement, as many of these actresses shared their stories to social media using the #MeToo movement. The growth of the movement led to many women becoming more educated about sexual assault and how to pursue legal action against men who use their positions of power against women. The allegations against so many men caused outrage amongst the women of Los Angeles and other parts of America. Thousands of women and men flooded the streets of Sunset Boulevard to rally and support those who had come forward with sexual assault claims. Burke led these marches, as she said, "For every Harvey Weinstein, there is 100 more men in the neighborhood who are doing the exact same thing," she stated. The march was in recognition of the women who had come forward about the sexual assault stories, with many women being sexualized and objectified by high-powered figures in the entertainment industry. The surge in #MeToo, Tarana Burke has used the phrase to establish an organization that develops programs that speak to a broad array of survivors who find themselves on various points along their healing journeys. It offers survivors guidance and leadership whilst they commence their healing journey. Tarana's development throughout her organization has led her to believe that empowerment through empathy can be found when we speak about sexual violence.